Welcome back to Trades and Gains, everyone. I'm your host, Max Pitts, and we are the number one place where we read Wall Street's tea leaves, so you don't have to, because let's be honest, most of you probably didn't graduate high school and can't read. Today is May 16th of 2025, and let me tell you, the markets are on a sugar high. Tariffs, cool. Inflation, whatever, and consumer panic is irrelevant. We're rallying anyways, and yes, that makes sense if you live in cartoon land. So let's stop wasting our time and go ahead and dive into it. So looking at today's scoreboard, we had the S&P 500 with a 0.7% gain today, up 5 days in a row. The Dow was up 0.78%, which boosted by safety plays. And the NASDAQ was up 0.52% today, up 7% this week. This comes in the same week Walmart said prices will rise by double digits. University of Michigan sentiment hit the second lowest ever, and Trump's big, beautiful tax bill got shredded by his own party. So, of course, the NASDAQ is ripping. Apparently, less bad is the new bullish. Now, let's talk about Trump and tariffs. Trump announced he's mailing tariff updates to global leaders, literal letters, because 2025 diplomacy equals USPS. Markets took that as, wow, tariffs might come down. It doesn't matter that Walmart's CFO literally said, we aren't able to absorb the pressure, prices are going up. Apparently, we're ignoring real world inflation and pressing buy anyways. Now, let's talk about our sector snapshot as well. We have tech is still hot. We have healthcare, which came in weak. UNH fraud probe sent into free fall. Retail's a mixed bag with Walmart cautious and Foot Locker absolutely mooning after that acquisition we covered yesterday. Oil is down 3% on Iran peace rumors, and Brent is under $64. Rotation is real. Growth to defensive is happening under the AI hype. Now, let's go ahead and talk about some of our options flow from Investor Central Club, where, by the way, we are currently running a special. We are currently running a special where if you use the code 130, you can get your first month for only $30. That's one of the best deals that we've had. We had over 50 new users sign up for our last special, which was code 125, which was $25 for your first month. So we have some killer deals going on. But let's stop with the foreplay and talk some big money here, because that's all anyone cares about. Let's be honest. So to kick things off, we had SPY with a $645 call expiring on 10/31 with a $4.5 million block, betting on strength throughout the year end. QQQ, we had a $505 P for a 6/20 expiration with 4.4 million dumped into it. Hedging the 7% weekly pop in tech, likely. IWM had a 199p that saw 6 million dumped into it. Small cap hedge, classic caution move. Big funds are playing both sides here, and that's smart because this isn't a clean bull market. It's frothy and fragile as ever. Now, let's talk about some stock-specific flow. NVDA on the $155 call, we saw a December 19th, 2025, $33 million block. That's absolute conviction. This whale's thinking long AI. Google, we saw a $150 put expiring for October 17th of 2025 with 168 million. Yeah, no, that's not right. Google's came in. That was not 168 million. I know that much. But we did have a Google P come in as well. This is just showing that someone is betting huge on downside for this Googler. Nope, it was 1.68 million. So 3,000 contracts, $5.60 average. Looks like someone has long-term conviction on that downside. Coin, we had a $230 put with about 3.4 million dumped into it. Crypto regulation hedge or Bitcoin volatility play. And then Tesla, we had a $260 put expiring for June 27th of 2025, 599,000 thrown in. Late day put buying equals hedging Musk risk. This is the institutional version of I'm bullish, but I'm not dumb. Now, some unusual options that we saw today. Let's go ahead and cover that as well. We saw BHVN, random, $30 call, biotech bet with IV at 100%. We had CORZ with the $13 calls, AI infrastructure sympathy flow, and we had MSTR 490 calls. MicroStrategy sniper trade, just 360 contracts, but 1.2 million notional. Dark horses, but the sizes are too big to ignore. Now let's go ahead and flip over to our dark pool area where we can see what institutions are buying. SPY, we saw a 592 million block trade. QQQ, we saw a $363 million trade at $519. Netflix, we saw 379 million traded at the 1190 level, and Apple, we saw 243 million traded at the 219 level. Volume is shifting quietly. That's how institutions do it. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled and pay attention. This week was absolutely peak, and we're going to wrap this up now. So yeah, this week was absolutely peak. Everything is fine mean. Inflation's lurking. Tariffs are still chaos. Consumers are miserable, but the market, it's vibing. We're in a bull until proven otherwise mode. And the flow supports that for now. But make no mistake, hedges are absolutely stacking. So what's next and what am I looking at next? We have NVDA earnings on deck. Watch the $140 breakout. Trump's next tariff update could be market moving. We have FOMC minutes soon. Will Powell pivot? Until then, follow the flow and don't fight the whales. I'll see you guys on Sunday for our weekly outlook. And don't forget to like, sub, and use that code 130 at investorcentralclub.com to unlock the same tools that we're using today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Everybody have a great weekend. And I'll see you tomorrow for our options flow week recap supported by Investor Central Club. Have a great night. Have a good day.